Welcome to my channel. Life is relationships. Why the mask is slipping for women everywhere. The psychology of the great unmasking.
For generations, women have been masters of a delicate, exhausting performance. It was a dance of accommodation, smiling when tired, softening ambition to avoid intimidation, prioritizing others' comfort over their own needs. This wasn't an inherent nature, but a carefully crafted persona, a mask worn for survival and success in a world with rigid expectations. But now, everywhere we look, the mask is slipping. And it's not an accident, it's a psychological revolution. This unmasking isn't about revealing some hidden, negative truth. It's about the collapse of the facade and the courageous emergence of a more authentic self. Driven by powerful psychological and social forces, women are increasingly refusing to fragment themselves to fit a mold. Here's why this is happening now.
1. The tipping point of cognitive dissonance.
Psychologically, humans strive for consistency between their beliefs, values, and actions. When there's a misalignment, a state of mental discomfort known as cognitive dissonance arises. For decades, women have been told they can have it all, while simultaneously being bound by invisible rules on how to behave, lead, and emote. The internal script of, "I am ambitious and powerful," clashed violently with the external expectation to be nice, be pleasant, don't make waves. The result, the psychological cost of maintaining this dissonance, the anxiety, the inauthenticity, the sheer mental energy required, has become too great. Shedding the mask is the ultimate resolution to this dissonance. It's a declaration: my internal reality will now match my external expression. This is a fundamental move toward psychological integrity.
2. The digital mirror. Social media's double-edged sword. While social media can be a highlight reel, it has also become a powerful tool for social comparison and, paradoxically, for shattering illusions. For years, women saw only the perfectly curated masks of others, feeling their own lives were inadequate. But the rise of more authentic, messy, and vulnerable online spaces has revealed a crucial truth: everyone is struggling. Seeing other women publicly discard their own masks, talking about burnout, rejecting mom guilt, sharing professional failures, creates a powerful permission structure. It creates a new, more realistic social norm. This shatters the pluralistic ignorance, a situation where a majority of group members privately reject a norm, but incorrectly assume that most others accept it, that kept the performance in place. When one woman says, "This is hard," it gives 10 others the courage to admit, "I'm struggling too." The mask loses its power when you realize you weren't the only one wearing one.
3. The reclaiming of personal agency.
At its core, the mask was a tool of external locus of control, the belief that one's life is controlled by outside forces, society, a partner, cultural norms. The unmasking is a powerful shift toward an internal locus of control, the belief that you are the author of your own life. Psychology shows that an internal locus of control is strongly linked to mental well-being, resilience, and lower rates of depression and anxiety. By choosing to be authentic, women are taking definitive control over their own narrative. They are moving from, "Who do I need to be for you?" to, "This is who I am." This act is not just liberating, it is psychologically fortifying. 4. The exhaustion of emotional labor.
The mask often included a massive, unpaid, and invisible workload of emotional labor, the task of managing everyone else's feelings while suppressing your own. Remembering birthdays, anticipating needs, soothing egos, maintaining harmony. This constant, draining vigilance has been named and analyzed, and women are now collectively saying, "I am opting out." Psychological burnout is a powerful motivator for change. When the cost of a behavior exceeds its perceived benefit, the behavior is extinguished. The benefit of social approval no longer outweighs the catastrophic cost to mental and physical health. Dropping the mask is an act of self-preservation. 5. Economic empowerment and the reduction of dependence. It's impossible to ignore the economic underpinnings. Financial independence provides the safety net to be authentic. When a woman is no longer financially dependent on a partner, a family, or a corporation that demands conformity, the risk of dropping the mask decreases significantly. Psychology and economics are deeply linked here. Maslow's hierarchy of needs suggests that once basic safety and security needs are met, we strive for higher-level psychological needs like esteem and self-actualization. Widespread economic empowerment has allowed millions of women to move beyond pure survival and into the realm where authenticity becomes not just a desire, but an achievable goal. The new landscape: what emerges when the mask comes off? This isn't a collapse, it's a reconstruction. What's emerging is not chaos, but a more genuine, resilient, and powerful expression of womanhood. In leadership, we see the rise of empathetic, vulnerable, and collaborative leaders who lead as whole people, not corporate automatons. In relationships, we see more honest partnerships built on true compatibility, not on performed roles. In personal well-being, we see women prioritizing their mental health, setting boundaries, and defining success on their own terms.
The slipping mask is not a sign of society's decay, but a sign of its psychological maturation. It is the sound of billions of women finally giving themselves, and each other, permission to be complex, contradictory, powerful, gentle, ambitious, and restful, all at once. It is the sound of them coming home to themselves. And that is a truth too powerful to ever be hidden again. A heartfelt thank you for watching until the end. If you enjoyed our time together and would love to continue this journey, I would be so honored to have you subscribe. Don't forget to leave a comment and say hello. I love hearing from you.